There's a sexy lady who just pulled up next to me at the red light. I'll let her get ahead so we can take a look at her. She's trying to get away from me. She's trying to get away from me. No, you cannot. No, sirree, Bob. There she is. I'm so proud of my two girls. They're so talented. About a week or so before school was out, Haley was in a thing at her school called Pizzazz, and she did House of the Rising Sun, and she just blew the doors off the place.
There is a house in New Orleans. They call the Rising Sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. Guide, I know I'm one.
Last night we went to Children's Theater. Every year during the summer, the first month of summer, they're in Children's Theater. And last night they had the first show, which was 101 Dalmatians and then Godspell. Well, Ava got the part of Cruella de Vil, and she was just amazing.
What on earth is all this racket? How am I ever going to get my beauty sleep? Beauty sleep? You said beauty sleep? That's allowed. Why, Cruella, what a lovely fur. Do you like it? It's a genuine one of a kind. It costs oodle the pound. Now I have almost completed my collection of every kind of fur coat in the entire world.
But this episode isn't really about them. It's about my ribs. Look, there's that sexy lady again. Ribs. My favorite kind of meat is ribs. I love ribs. If I had to pick any meat to eat the rest of my life, it would probably be ribs, and I love the baby back ribs the best. So I'm going to show you how I do my ribs. I discovered this probably 15 years ago, kind of by accident, on how to do this. I don't use any barbecue sauce. I use one spice, and I'm going to show you how I do it. So what you do is you build your fire on one side of the barbecue pit, if you have the size that I have here. If you have a bigger one with a smoker, then you can do it, you put it in the smoker and you can smoke them a little longer. I usually cook mine about an hour and a half to 2 hours at around 300 degrees. Put the fire on one side and put the ribs on the other side where the little chimney area is. It takes about 20 to 30 minutes before these coals get nice and ashy. And then it will be time to put the ribs on. Look at that charcoal, all nice and ashy. Then I kind of spread it around, down just a little bit. Just keep it on the right side of the grill. This is what I use. HEB Instant Light. It's cheap and it works and it's good. So that is just about ready. Close the lid. Put this about like right there. Get it good and hot. I'm trying to get it around 300, 325. Clean the top of this grill real good. Get the ribs. I always put, when I first get the fire going, it's really hot, so I get the thicker end of the ribs towards the fire. I'm gonna lay it as far to the left as I can, towards the back. Close the lid, let it go. So it's been a few minutes and you can tell that temperature is way too hot. It's a little over 400 degrees. So what you got to do is close this pretty much all the way down. And close the air intake pretty much all the way down. That will stop the airflow and we'll lower this temperature to, I'm hoping, around 325. So it's been about 20 minutes since I put the ribs on. The temperature's slowly lowering. It's a little below 350 right now. So what I'm going to do now is take the ribs, see if I can do this with one hand, and then I will take them and I will just flip them over, still keeping the thick side towards the fire. And then let that go around another 20 or 30 minutes and then check them again. So these ribs have been cooking about an hour. Got about another 30 minutes or so before they're ready. So right now I'm going to put the chicken on. Put the thicker ones on the side where the fire is the hottest. Kind of work your way this way. These will cook about 30 minutes or so. I don't know what these are spiced with. Anna's dad did this, so I really don't know what this is, but it should be good. So if you like these videos, make sure to subscribe to this channel. I'm going to try to do one a week over, random stuff, I guess. I don't know what I'm going to do. But anyway, I just play it by ear, do it week by week. So subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment if you have any questions. And the ribs should be ready soon. So the ribs have been on the pit for about an hour and a half. The chicken for about 30. So let's take them off. Let's take it off. Chicken. Put the chicken in some aluminum foil here. Take the ribs off here. Let's get them. Oh, man, with the fault. All right. And let's take them in the house.
Bon appétit!
So the ribs have been going around, well, the food, about an hour and a half. Let's start over. So the ribs have been on. So the rib, you ready? Ready? So the ribs have been on the pit. So the ribs have been on the. Whew, good thing I got a helper here. Helper to help me. Ouch!